Okay, I want to thank everybody for coming into the Infinity Traffic Boost presentation here. We're kind of talking about Meet Us Again for the first time. The genesis of that really is way back in probably the 90s, maybe earlier. There was a commercial here in the United States advertising, I think it was cornflakes, where it said, "Taste them again for the first time." And that's kind of what we're doing. We're going to go over this in the presentation. We're going to talk about the fact that Infinity Traffic Boost is nearly 7 years old. We're proud of what we've built. We're proud of the advertising we've delivered. But what we're looking here to do, folks, is provide you even better advertising resources and even more powerful income opportunity, especially in light of the goings-on in the cryptocurrency, specifically the Bitcoin market. So this is a draft presentation. Please take notes and offer suggestions. You can ask as many questions at the end of the presentation. And we had this morning's presentation. We had a really, really good discussion afterwards. I will begin to record the post-webinar discussions too. Sometimes they're just a couple of minutes, and sometimes the post-webinar presentations are very, very insightful. So we'll start recording those so that people that cannot attend live can get some insight. So just real quick, for those of you that may or may not know, Infinity Traffic Boost is all about advertising, Bitcoin accumulation, and we're also going to be rolling out trusted, vetted advertising resources. So yes, we have our community here, but Frank and I, we're the co-founders here. We've got a lot of experience in the industry, a lot of contacts in the industry, and we want to help provide you the very, very best advertising resources, even if some of those are not Infinity Traffic Boost. We're kind of partial to ITB though. So let's kind of get down to brass tacks. And that is that in April of next year, your life could change dramatically for the better. The question is, will you be ready? Because next year in April, okay, that's the estimated time, the Bitcoin halving is coming. This is the fourth halving. And what that basically is the amount of rewards that are given to Bitcoin miners is cut in half. Okay, there's a really fun link there. I will create a bit.ly for it so it's easy to remember. But if you go to that website, you'll see a countdown clock that's based on an estimation of the halving. Now, why is this important? Okay, this will be the fourth halving. The smallest increase in the three previous halvings has been a 300% return, 3x. Okay, that's in the 12 to 18 months following the halving of Bitcoin. That means that the potential is very real for us to see an all-time high in Bitcoin over the next year or two, and possibly into triple digits or higher. And what's really wild, folks, is the potential for 6-digit Bitcoin is possible. And just think about that. You know, what would you do to look back? I mean, there's a lot of people out there that own Bitcoin at, in the hundreds of dollars, and now we're in the tens of thousands. You basically have essentially that same potential return by accumulating Bitcoin now. And yes, you can go buy it. We want to show you how to accumulate it using the power of leverage. Okay. So, I don't know about you, but I sure wouldn't mind owning a couple, 3, 4 Bitcoin if it rockets to $1 million over the next 5 to 7 years by the end of the decade, like some experts are saying. No guarantees, but I'd sure like to get on that train. I'd like a ticket on that train. But let's just take a little bit of a pause. Who are we talking to? Who should be listening to this? If you have an online business that you want to advertise, or if you're a Bitcoin enthusiast, then this is for you. All right. If you meet those two classifications or one of those two classifications, then we want to talk to you. All right. Now, give me a few minutes. We're going to go through kind of, I don't want to say the boring stuff, but the groundwork, the background for those of you that may or may not be familiar with Infinity Traffic Boost. We're an advertising community where you purchase visitors to your website, and these visitors are qualified business opportunity seekers. All right. When you purchase, you're getting top-notch visitors seen by as many as nearly 19,000 of our members. All right. We've been in business nearly 7 years. The company is owned by Add to It, a Australian company, and the founders are myself and my good friend Frank Bauer. And we've been very proud of what we've built here. We've built this for you. Okay. Yeah, we don't work for free. This is not an altruistic endeavor, but we put this together with you in mind at every step of the way. You as an advertiser and you as an affiliate helping us to build the community. That's what we're trying to do. Okay. Is to help you help us build the community. So why are we all excited about Infinity Traffic Boost? Because you're getting top-notch, proven, targeted advertising. And one of the things that I've found as we've begun these webinars, folks, is the number of people that say to us, yeah, I remember, I was a member, I still am, but I haven't done much with it. But man, I remember that the advertising works. Let me tell you what, that warms the cockles of our heart, because that means the underlying fundamental premise of this community, the value is there. You can have the greatest comp plan in the world, which parenthetically, I think we do, but if there's no value, it's just going to be a mirage. We're really super proud of the value. And as I said, we're also a central location for other trusted, proven advertising resources. And we're going to be doing some training on those to help you with your advertising portfolio. You can follow lines of sponsorship. But here's where the fun starts. Anybody, anywhere around the world, even with zero money, can get started with Infinity Traffic Boost. You want to accumulate Bitcoin as fast as possible, and our Infinity Depth Payline Builder comp plan is going to blow your doors off. Trust me, it will. The light bulb may not come on right away, but it will. You may wake up, bolt upright in bed one of these nights going, oh my gosh, I get it, okay? I'm not necessarily here to have you not to have sleepless nights, but let me tell you what, this is exciting. And on top of everything else, we have a new advertising resource and a new different comp plan coming in the next 45 to 60 days. And to be clear, what we have right now, the advertising, the visitors, the current compensation plan, the Infinity Depth Payline Builder will not change. We're just making it more better, okay? So how about some meat and potatoes? Let's get down to the details. The compensation plan is what separates Infinity Traffic Boost from pretty much anybody else. And Frank and I, as we've been discussing what we can do to really bring more value to you, we began realizing, folks, that there's, as I said before, there's value is important and opportunity is important. And when you can take in this industry, what I call the advertising income industry, if you can combine absolute rock solid value with a, oh my gosh, I can't believe it compensation plan, you got lightning in a bottle. Okay. If you've got a great compensation plan and no value, it'll fall apart. It'll explode and then it'll collapse. If you have great value and there's really not a compelling comp plan, it'll do okay, but it's not going to explode like we anticipate ITB will. All right. Now, our Infinity Depth Payline Builder is available nowhere else in the world. This is a script written by Frank, and we, toiled over the ideas and had many a late night putting this together. And this compensation plan is available nowhere else, as I said, and could truly change your financial life. All right. So let's start peeling back this onion. I just want to let you know that we had earlier today, one of our good friends, Dan Fox, was mentioning that after the webinar, he said, Clint, you're right. I found it complicated. Your webinar cleared it up. I'm even more excited. Hope that's okay to paraphrase you there, Dan. And that's what we want to do. We want to lift that veil of confusion. So if you have questions, let us know. Ask questions in the Telegram group. Ask questions in the Q&A after the presentation. Okay? So there's a lot here. Eat this elephant one bite at a time, but I'm going to try and shrink it down. Okay? Honey, I shrunk the presentation, if you will, down to something that you can really grasp. And when you get it, when the penny drops, when the light bulb goes on, I almost can guarantee you, you won't be able to sleep. Okay? So let's get down to it. We have 3 main points. Folks, there's all kinds of things going on here, but let's distill it down. Like getting in your car, make sure you got your seatbelt on, there's gas in the car, the battery works, you got tires, check your blind spot, drive. Okay. Do you need to know how the pistons go up and down? No. Same thing here. Okay. 3 main points. We have 11 price points in Infinity Traffic Boost, ranging from about 12,500 Satoshi, which is about $4, all the way up to 1/8 of a Bitcoin, which is over $3,500 at this point. you will earn 30 to 80% on your pay line sales. I'll explain that to you, but 30 to 80%, folks. And leverage. It's amazing. And you can earn, as I said, on sales to infinity depth. 3 points, 11 price points, earn 30 to 80%, earn on sales to infinity depth. That's the core. Okay, that's the core. Don't get confused by all the great stuff we put in here to make it better for you. Just understand those core things. All right. Now, we'll do deep dive compensation. We will be getting a YouTube channel up. We'll have little snippets that you can refer to. All right. But understand these basic things, because again, the goal here is to help you have that absolutely powerful aha moment. Okay. So again, you're going to earn 30 to 80% on your first sale on each of the 11 price points. Remember, those are 2 to 3 points, 30 to 80%, 11 price points. So on your first sale at each of those price points, you will earn 30 to 80%. Secondly, all right, you're going to pass up your second sale at each of the 11 TPOs. Now listen carefully, okay? And I'm going to show you visual evidence, and this is where the penny drops for you. But once you make one up sale at a TPO or a price point, you will never, ever, ever, did I mention never? Did I mention never, ever? Make a pass up on that TPO level again. TPO is a price point, all right? Making one pass up qualifies you to receive unlimited pass ups. This is the infinity depth pay line builder that we're talking about. You truly can receive 5 times, 10 times, or even 100 times more pass ups than you give. And I'm going to show you that evidence. I've experienced it. My team has experienced. Anybody that's even moderately active will see this kind of result. Okay, so let's look at this from a slightly different angle. Okay, and in yellow there, it's all about the pay line. Okay, when you make a sale, that person is on your pay line. Okay, if you pass them up, they're on somebody else's. But let's talk about the person on your pay line. This is monetarily magical. Okay, I kind of like to be wordsmithy and maybe sometimes overboard, but it is incredible because anytime anyone on your pay line makes a purchase, you get paid. Doesn't matter what level it is, doesn't matter what TPO, what price point it is, whether it's a one-time purchase or a renewal purchase, doesn't matter. You get paid. Okay, now pay attention. This gets good. Okay, it's all about the pay line, but this is the infinity depth portion, and this is what will cause you to lay awake at night. Every person on your pay line, I'm going to put in quotes, owes you one up sale at each of the 11 TPO levels. Think about that. One person can generate 11 referrals who sit on your pay line, and each of them quote unquote owe you 11 ups. It's mind-boggling. Right now I can feel heads exploding in this room. Just take a chill pill, be calm, but it will make sense, okay? Because every person, again, owes you one up at each of the 11 TPO levels. Once you make that TPO up sale at TPO 3, you're done. You can receive unlimited. And I just want, and I'll work with Frank in our graphics person to put this together where we can just visually see this. It's explosive. Somebody lands on your pay line, they owe 11 sales as they progress. Their second sale at each and every one comes to you. All right. It is truly incredible. And let's not forget that underpinning this incredible compensation plan is value that is absolutely one of the best in the industry for the price point. Okay. I hope the light bulb is turning on, because it can make you an absolute fortune, especially if you take action and help other people get good advertising, help other people get ready for the halvening, and truly build some crypto. Okay. Now, ITB and your pay line and your ticket to Bitcoin growth. You can change your life by accumulating Bitcoin before the halvening. And of course, afterwards too. We've been through halvenings, the market goes up and down, but by earning Bitcoin, you can change your life rather than buying it, okay? I'm a big fan of dollar cost averaging. I try and do it myself a little bit every week. And I'm not saying don't do that, but what I'm saying is rather than spending money, why not earn it by helping other people? All right, now this image here is a little hard. So if you need to stick your nose up close to the screen, the highlighted sections of one of our leaders is right here. Okay, I want you to notice the pay line. That's 175 people on this person's pay line. Okay, but I want you also to note down 1, 2, 3 levels. It says pass ups received 111. This person is still active. They've already given up 11 ups and they've received 111 return. That's a 10-fold return. And every single one of those people on their pay line have paid some or all of the ups. They may owe them a couple more ups, they may not. But the point is, look at the next box. Value of pass ups you are qualified to receive. 35 Bitcoin. We talked before about the goal of having 1 Bitcoin. So if it goes to $1 million, you got $1 million. Now, is that 34 Bitcoin going to be paid to you? Probably not. But I want you to understand the potential. Frank put this script, this analytical script together for a couple years ago, and I just didn't come to grips with how to best convey this power. And I kind of had an epiphany, and I'm delighted to share it with you because this can truly change your life, okay? Remember, okay, the potential is there for everyone, even those without funds. Just think about it. If you went to work, let's say you have very little money. Maybe you scrape together the 13,000 Satoshi, which is about $4, and you make dozens of referrals. I assure you, some of those people will upgrade. Okay, maybe they'll spend $12 or $24, whatever the case may be, but they're going to owe you those ups. One of those people might then bring in a big hitter. The potential is huge. The opportunity is there for everybody. All you have to do is have a burning desire to succeed. Okay, and what makes this even better, folks, is that even if you have no crypto, okay, you can get started. Because we have what we call a surfer's rewards pool where you get paid BTC to US. It's designed to help anyone around the world to earn their way onto the 11-step TPO staircase. Okay, you earn real, honest to goodness Bitcoin, honest to goodness Satoshis every single day at midnight United States Eastern time. They're credited to your account. Okay, now the primary purpose is to help people that are otherwise financially challenged to earn enough to buy the TPO, to earn enough to have 13,000 Satoshi. Okay, it's a fantastic way for the financially challenged to begin building their pay line with absolutely zero out of pocket. Okay, now I'm going to stop right here and just be very, very clear. Okay, surfing at infinity traffic boost only for the reason to surf and earn and not make referrals probably isn't a good idea. Okay, yes, I want you to surf, but either you have advertising, you're going to buy it and use it as advertising to build your business, or you want to be paid to help us grow our community. All right, we want to be talking to the right audience. All you have to do is share what you're seeing here. Think about it. Don't you have a friend or 2 or 3 that might be struggling financially? Maybe they're looking for part-time jobs. Maybe they're doing some things under the table. Why not show them that they can spend 15 minutes a day surfing and just tell a couple of their friends? Because when you begin to climb that staircase, now you're going to start earning commissions in tens of thousands of Satoshi, eventually tens and hundreds of thousands of Satoshi, and you can begin not walking, but running up that staircase. Okay, so this is for people that want to get rewarded for making things happen, get rewarded for helping others. And we're talking 30 to 80% commissions. All right, now couple other highlights. Again, this is where we're kind of hopefully peeling back the complexity. There's two other important highlights. When you purchase, okay, one of the 11 price points or TPOs, you earn the right to earn 80% commissions, okay? That means you have a certain amount of time. So at the very, very bottom level, that TPO one that costs $4, you can earn 80% commissions for 30 days. You either have to renew or hopefully buy the next TPO and get more time, or you drop down to 30%. That's okay. All right. You're always going to get paid something. But we wanted to do this rather than having a monthly fee. We wanted to create something that can create recurring income, but not with a gun to your head. So it's your choice. Okay. The main goal is to make enough referrals that you can move from TPO 1 to TPO 2. And I'm going to tell you why that's important here in a second. And now you've got more time. All right. Then you also need to view 10 sites every X days. At the lower levels, you have to view at least 10 sites to earn one share every couple of days. When you get up into the TPO 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s, you're talking about 10, 12, 15 days in between when you're basically forced to surf in order to maintain your 80%. Why do we do this? Why do we have this crazy Frank and Clint concept? Because we want everyone to view sites. I want quality eyeballs on your website. Okay. So when you have someone that maybe can spend $500 to buy advertising, isn't that the person that you want to have look at your ads? Of course it is. But then we have to juxtapose that with someone that does spend $500. They don't want to spend a half an hour a day surfing. We'll lose them. So we came to this middle ground. All right. So they're still going to be looking at ads, but not as frequently. And those that are looking at them more frequently, they have an incentive to upgrade. One more big thing. Okay. How about a 50% discount? All right. This is really cool because we realize that a lot of people, they've got a business to advertise, but their primary goal is to earn. So what we've done is created, and I know Frank right now is head spinning. I need to change the ad credits discount there. But the bottom line is, if you're purchasing at least the TPO 6, all right, which is about $60 discounted, you get a discount. So in your members area, when you go to purchase and your primary goal is to buy as much TPO, buy as high up the income staircase as you can, select the XXS. All right. Again, all right. I can hear some people out there going, Clint, why did you and Frank make it so complicated? Because it's for you. Okay. Some people want the advertising credits. Great. Rock and roll. It's got value. Other people are going, man, you know, I used to have a protein shake business, but I really don't anymore. I want to make money on the affiliate plan. Those people have different goals. Those people that have the goal of helping us build the community, I want to help them get in for the best price. So what we do, we give them more TPO and less credits. It's a fair deal. On the other hand, and Frank and I were very surprised at the analysis of this, we also have the XXL. Okay, and I know I'm off into the weeds now, I apologize, but that's where you get more ad credits and less TPO. Okay, so it can be done. Now, one more thing, and this is really cool. Frank and I had so much fun putting this together. All right. When you purchase a TPO, when you purchase a level, you do not have to purchase each one. So when you buy the TPO 6, watch this. When you buy the TPO 6, you can earn 80% on TPO 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yep. You can actually earn 80% commission on one level higher. Why do we do that? We kind of want you to push to get to the highest TPO that's in your budget. Don't go crazy. You have to be a marketer. All right. You have to have a desire to be successful. You have to be willing to advertise. But think about that. Okay. So you do TPO 6. You can make a sale up to TPO 7. You make a TPO 6 sale. All right. You're going to earn 80% of your commission back with one sale. Isn't that enough logic? If you're going to market ITB, if you believe in this, if you have a team that you're building some program or project, okay, and you want your team to advertise here on ITB to our nearly 19,000 members and will be growing rapidly, bring your people in. You'll make 80% on the first sale if they buy that same TPO. If they happen to buy the higher one, you'll actually make a profit on your first sale. How cool is it? Okay, so one more thing. We are adding, as I mentioned before, an explosive ad system and comp plan in late August, early September. This is an addition to the existing ITB compensation plan and the existing TPO system, okay? I believe that these two systems, the existing TPO staircase and this new comp plan and new advertising system, will make us the most lucrative, logical earning system in the world. I think you're going to see that too. Anybody, anywhere can earn with this new system in addition to earning with a TPO staircase. You can build before you buy. All right. My suggestion, our suggestion, is to begin building your team now, even if they're just tagged to you as free members, because I assure you, folks, as this rolling light bulb moment heads out over our industry, people are going to go, oh my gosh, I always liked ITB. It was confusing. Now I get it. And more importantly, Clint and Frank are adding something else that's the missing piece. You want those people tagged to you. Even if all you say is go join for free, and then when you have time, come listen to Clint do a presentation. Get them tagged to you. Okay? You're going to be thanking yourself. So take action now. Join ITB now, even if you have, if you've not yet joined ITB, yikes, join now. Contact the person that invited you, get their link. Activate your account by surfing 10 sites, then purchase a TPO to get started, even if it's just a little $8 or $16, okay? Get a feel for what's going on. But you want to purchase as high as you can. If you are looking to buy up as high as you can with the most leverage BTC, use the XXS option that I showed you previously. Share this video with your network. Trust me, okay? We know that all this great stuff, value in the advertising, most incredible comp plan, are all greatly enhanced by systems. Systems sell. And once we're, as we're getting kind of restarted here, getting people reacquainted, kind of cleaning some things up, the next step for Frank and I is to get those systems in place. We want to have very simple to use capture and splash pages, and all you have to do is share. That's it. You don't need to sell, you don't need to tell, you don't need to explain. Drive people to these webinars. We will have, within the next week, we'll have a little 2 to 3 minute teaser video, probably 2 or 3 different versions for different marketing angles that you can either put on your capture pages or just use the pages that we have. It's a matter of sharing. Everybody wants Bitcoin, okay? Everybody that's in this industry needs advertising, and everybody wants to help their teams. This is one of the most easy, simple concepts ever. And make sure, of course, too, that you join our Telegram channel and our group and stay plugged in. All right? So again, get as many people tagged to you as possible. Even get them to join as free members. Trust me, the light bulb will go off for them if they're paying attention. You want them tagged to you when that light bulb goes off, not when somebody else is referring them in. Okay? And as I said, we've got marketing materials coming. We will do at least 2 webinars. One in the morning, West Coast USA time, and one in the evening. This is the webinar you're looking at right now. Okay. And we always take Q&As, AMAs, or Ask Me Anythings after the webinars. And then on top of that, as I said, join our Telegram channel. That's where the rubber meets the road. So, overwhelmed? Don't be. Okay. Don't worry. It's natural. I gave you all kinds of information. I've got petunias outside and I watered them with a fire hose. I'm sorry. But I had to do it. I want you to understand the why. Okay? You can listen to this presentation. I'll have it up in the Telegram group here in about an hour. Listen to it again. Jot down some notes. Ask us some questions in the Q&A AMA afterwards. All right. Plug in, ask questions, use the system. And I want you to think about this. Invite welcome, and duplicate. If you do those three things, you can make an absolute fortune. What do I mean? Invite people to the webinar, invite people to to see the recordings. If they come to the webinar, welcome them. Attend. If you know Johnny's gonna come, say, hey, Johnny, I'll meet you there. Okay, welcome them. Hey, Johnny, this is Fred. Thanks. Clint's gonna do the webinar. I'll get started in a couple of minutes. Boom. Community. All right. And duplicate. Teach Johnny to do the same thing. Did he have to sell anything? No. Did he have to know the comp plan? No. Did he have to know how to explain anything? Nope. Just invite. You can make an absolute fortune. Okay, so the pieces all truly fit together. Great advertising and ad resources, not just here at ITB, but other thoroughly vetted ad sources to help you build your main business. And, yep, to also advertise ITB. You can possibly accumulate massive amounts of BTC before and after the halvening and help others do the same. Okay, you know the drill. You can get what you want in life by helping other people what they want. And let's not forget, folks, when you have a referral, okay, especially a cold market referral that you get to join ITB, even as a free member, that is a massively qualified lead because that person is either looking to accumulate Bitcoin or to build a business. Reach out, make a friend. All right, I know that things have changed since, the days of Amway back in the 80s, and you did belly-to-belly marketing. All right, everything's done on Facebook. Everything's done with autoresponders and bots and all that. It's still a people-person business. Like one of our friends was attending from the UK this morning. He said it's still about building relationships. Do you want to be prospected by a bot? I don't. When I join something, I want to join that person. People buy people, not products. So have fun. And the beauty is you don't have to do the presentation. Invite them to come in and listen to Crazy Clint. I'll do the presentation. I'll answer the questions on your behalf. So you guys all know the drill, especially those that have been around me for a while. Let's rock and roll, have some fun, make some money, and help a whole lot of people do the same. So I want to thank everybody coming in. Please hang out, ask any questions, make some suggestions. And those of you listening to this as a recording, please try and attend these webinars live. It's always kind of fun to meet new people. Remember, you attend to learn and you invite to earn. Let's put those two together. Those of you in the room, hang out. We'll have a chat, short discussion. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a good one.